Let's go for a stroll down Whistler Village. Well, actually, I think it's 3 little villages in one. South Village, North Village and Olympic Plaza.
Hi, Michelle here from Travelling Over 60. Come join me on this adventure.
One good thing before we start going that I want you to note is Whistler downtown in the shopping centre there is pedestrian. That's it. There is no cars. You're not fighting crossing roads or anything like that. It's all pedestrian. So let's go and I'll show you what the town looks like. Come along. Let's start with a map first. Now we start here at the Western Hotel and we come out their side door. We're walking up the street that runs behind where the shops are. Come up as far as where the gondola is. Come and let me show you. Okay, here we are over at those doors. Let's see where they're going to take me. Ooh. It is so warm inside that when you walk outside, whew, it's cold. Now, just walking over here, there is stairs, but I'm pretty sure there's a ramp as well. Now we're just heading up to the right, which is actually behind the main street of the town. But as you can see, the ground's all flat, very accessible for everyone. And there we go. You can just walk straight out here. Yeah. Lots of people ride bikes around here. This is the gutter. It's a bit of a rolled gutter, but it's a bit more upright, I suppose you would say, to what ours are. But just don't roll your ankle. Down there is the front of where the hotel is. Look at that mountain. I'm not quite sure you can see it from the clouds yet. And if you want to know what I'm doing today, you'll have to follow along. But looking over this way, this here I'm pretty sure is the gondola. Let's go and have a look. Now if you walk around here, here it is. Whistler Village Gondola. It looks like the lines might get long because there's a lot of what we call a wandering path where it goes back and forth, back and forth. There's a lot of gates there. Now if you keep walking straight ahead, a little bit to the left, that'll take you into town. Putting it in perspective, gondola's on the left here, and around the left-hand corner is the hotel. There was a bear in the town. I didn't see it. And it wasn't right in the town. It was just on the outskirts. And they just shooed them back into the forest. So, of course, it was only there for a short time. And then once they came and made some noise, they scooted off back into the forest where they were hiding. I don't know if I'm ever going to see a bear, but other people are seeing them. Now, before I show you any more of the town, I want to just point out this spot at the top of these stairs that you'll see in a minute is where they saw the bear. The bear was just off to the left. Now, I had been there in the morning. This was really early in the morning. And I'd been in this particular spot. I'd walked off, done the tour of the town. And in that time, while I was doing that, is when they saw the bear. I don't know how I missed it. Maybe I'm not meant to see a bear. Walking up to where the stairs are. Just on the side here is where we had a really nice meal. Now I'm right at one end of the town, and these are the steps. But I can't see any ramp. Hopefully you're not up this end if you have a mobility problem. Okay, now, look at that fire. As much as it's really cold here, they do, have the hotels are very warm, and we've got fires around in the restaurant, as you just saw. Now looking down at the ground, it's pavers, but you can see there's a lot of chips, a lot of stuff missing. If you've got a walking stick, that's probably a big hazard. So just be careful. Now where that fire was, we have just walked past an Irish pub. Now you might have heard of Whistler to do with skiing or snowboarding, but Whistler also has a really big mountain biking draw, you might say. So when we're there, May 2024, there's not snow around the town. It's up further on the mountains. So that's why they have all the mountain bikes out on the side of the footpath there. Let's keep going though. Now we've walked past the Irish pub. We're making our way all the way past the bikes down to this little street here. And here's lots of little shops. This one's bikes because they also do mountain biking here. There's a whole lot of little pubs, restaurants. You just really have to walk along until you find what you're after. Now there's no cars around. It's purely pedestrians, so you can just walk down the middle, and even if you have a mobility problem, just find one where there's a ramp. There is periodically some ramps, but you can just walk up to the restaurant that you want to go to. As you can see, the seats, they're scattered around, so if you need to stop and take a break, you can do that. I must show you this too. Everywhere you go, they've got lovely little gardens. All the tulips are out. It's May at the moment. It's just lovely. The weather today, it was quite cold this morning. I was videoing early this morning about 6 a.m. and it was -1 degrees. About now, I'm not sure, I think the top was going to be 7 degrees and we're at about 11:30, quarter to 12 now. I'm just wearing a t-shirt with a jumper over the top and then a puffer jacket and just some jeans on the bottom with woolly socks and some walking shoes. Good thing to keep in mind if you go up on the gondola and there's snow up there, it's good to have some walking shoes and not just joggers, because the snow can be very slippery. Okay, walking along, more beautiful gardens. Look at the daffodils. Coming down here, there's some grates in the pathway, but there's still plenty of paths where you can just walk around it. Okay, over here, just waiting for people to walk by. Over there, it's just like a little alleyway with more shops. All sorts of shops along here. I'm not going to tell you all the shops. I'm not even going to tell you all the restaurants unless I eat in them. That's your adventure to discover. You happen to see some signs, you might like to research them. You can see it's getting a bit busier now. A few more people out and about. There's a Starbucks here. So far, everyone I've spoken to, and from my own experience, the coffee is not like Australians' coffee. It's terrible. There's a pub sort of eatery.
Now we've made it to the end of this street, but looking up to our right, just trying not to get those people in, it looks like a whole lot more shops, so we're going to walk down here. The ground looks still okay, it's just pavers, so let's keep going right to the end.
Now, as much as I said there's a lot more people around, it's still very, very quiet. Not like when it's winter here. Alright, we've nearly come to the end. It's not very big. That's how big the town is where we're staying.
Let's take a look at the garbage bins, or trash cans as they call them in America. If you look at them, they are labelled so well, you can't get mixed up at what goes in which one. And they're bear-proof. You put your hand in underneath, pull the latch and lift it up.
Now, I was wrong. I walked all the way to the bottom there just to check there was nothing more. Come round to the left and there's more.
Let's check it on the map. We came down the street and now we've gone round to the left. We're going to follow it all the way to the end. Come and see what we found.
Looks like a pizza place. Yeah, it was a hazard. I nearly tripped over. Okay, there's further up here. Let's go. There's like a car park down there. More shops up this way. Shops over here. This might be a bank, I think. Let's have a look. If you're after an ATM, it's here. Can't quite see it, but it says it on the sign. Must be just inside those doors, maybe? Okay, now we're going into what's called Village North.
So we're going to keep walking along. It's like a little village in itself.
Now, because this is all pedestrians, we're walking over the top of the road. That's where the cars go. Okay, down there, more shops. Oh, this is, yes. I did my research and saw if you want a good ice cream, you need to go to a place called Cows. You can see there's a cow there. Cow's ice cream. I think I'll be coming back to try that.
And we did. We came back and got an ice cream. There is so many different flavoured cones you can pick and so many different ice creams. But we're easily pleased. We just got a little tub of mint ice cream and it was so nice. Okay, let's keep going. Now we're nearly to the end, I'm sure of it. I can see the Olympic rings at the end. Perfect photo opportunity there.
Oh, this place looks popular. Looks like another sort of a pub up there. Oh, it's called the D Lodge. Don't know what it's like, but there's a lot of people in there. That's always a good sign.
No time to stop for a drink. I think we're nearly to the end. I can see the Olympic rings. Let's keep walking right to the end.
Just go down and check it out. You might have noticed too, lots of music playing as you're walking down. All the pubs and restaurants are playing it really loud so everyone can hear. Not sure how loud it is inside though. Oh, call me old. Okay, here we go. This is called the Olympic Plaza. Of course, lots of people want their photo with the Olympic symbol, but not us. Hey, still more. There's a brew house there. Okay, coming down here. And then I think this is the end of the town. So it's sort of broken up into 3 little sections. I think they said it was North Village, South Village. Obviously South came first, then North Village, and then this is Olympic Plaza. And a few more cafes and shops over there. And now I think that is it. Hopefully you know what to do. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to leave a comment down below, that's where the comments are. Or even the share button. The share button's down below as well. Share it with your friends. It might help somebody else. And if you haven't already subscribed, go across, subscribe to my channel. If you have, thanks so much for doing that. It really helps me. Okay, the next video. The next video is going to be what we did in Whistler. I can't wait to show you what we saw, what we did.
And hopefully you've had a chance to look at some of the other videos I've already done. But there's still so much more to come.
Thanks for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. This is just a hobby for me, and it's great that you're coming along my adventure with me.
I'm so sorry for what my voice sounds like, but I wasn't sick when I was in Whistler, only at the time of editing the video.